Hi folks, it's Amy. I just wanted to touch base about your PowerPoint course and where to go next. Many of you have gone into the course and started to do your beginning assignments and register for SAM and now are probably going, oh my goodness, what do I do next? So I want to kind of debrief on that and get you going in the right path, and then it will just get you going into the course. So when you first get into the class, you'll notice that this is the instructor view, and I need to keep it that way for right now, but I sent you a welcome and there was a video on how to navigate Blackboard a little bit. I hope that was helpful. From here, you'll see the course information button that has general items for it, but then where you're really going to stay is this course assignments. And now I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Many of you are here doing the class preview and introduction assignments. Whenever you see a folder, you can drill into it. These are the assignments you're working on, and many of you have registered for SAM. SAM is the supplemental software that you will be doing some of your PowerPoint assignments in. Not all of them, some of them. What is wonderful about SAM is when you get into them, you will have instant feedback. So if there's trouble areas, they'll help you walk through on how to fix that to make sure that you're doing your assignments correctly and using the software to the best of its ability. So that's where you'll look there. If you're having any problems navigating, getting into SAM or any assignments, please contact me and I'll assist you with that. I'm going to go back to course assignments, and again, you can hit the blue button, or I want you to know that you can also come up here to the breadcrumbs and navigate this way as well. Next, you will see this general help water cooler area, which people are taking advantage of. If you have questions, put them out there. Classmates and myself will help. If we get into a problem where we need some one-on-one assistance, we can use this collaboration link here. And what this does is it's a virtual meeting place, so I can look at your computer, you can hear me, we can have the cameras going, or we can just listen as well. Next, there are some important items that you should read here about information for the class. So if you click this one, you'll see these are some of the items that are talked about here. The student data files to download are out here that you may need, and also about inserting online pictures and clip art. This is going to be the biggest caveat for you. Microsoft has stopped supporting Office clip art, which the textbook, which looks like this, refers to a lot. Instead of Microsoft Office clip art, Microsoft is now using Bing and Bing images. I am pretty flexible here as long as you find an image that is relatively close or a theme that is close, you can utilize those. We have put some of the items out there for you as far as themes and whatnot to download, so you have that possibility as well. So to begin with, you're going to click on the Chapter 1 chapter and drill in. And what I would tell you to do is to take a look at the textbook. Sit down for a couple minutes and get your bearings with it. With that being said, there's kind of an intro area, but then you're going to start on page PowerPoint 2 and PowerPoint 3. At the beginning of every PowerPoint chapter, there will be an image of what the chapter work will look like at the end. So this first chapter that you're working on is called Creating and Editing a Presentation with Pictures, and the 5 slides that you will create have to do with healthy hydration, and that's what you'll be submitting. So we also have a PowerPoint presentation here for you to look at if that's helpful for more information. But here is where you will start. So the Chapter 1 project, you are going to read the chapter work and follow the steps in that chapter to create the presentation called Keeping Hydrated. As you go through this, it's a little tricky in the beginning if you haven't used these course books before. You look through, there are going to be numbers, white numbers with red circles that are filled in around them. These are the areas where you follow the steps and do what the book is telling you to do. Now in the beginning, it's just general information about layout and how things are. But when you really start to get into it on PowerPoint page 7, down at the bottom it says to enter the presentation title. So it shows you where to click on that placeholder. We turn it to page 8. It tells you up at the top what text to type in. Let me show you this. Right up here. Whoops. Okay. And that's where you'll do the work to complete that chapter work. You'll move all the way through the chapter until you get at the end. And again, you'll have those 5 slides created. You'll save it and you will upload it here in Blackboard using this link. Okay, so that's where I would start. Next, you're going to scroll down and in Blackboard here, it's going to tell you to move on to SAM. And that's where you need to log into the SAM software. Let me pull it over for you. And this is what this is going to look like. Okay, right now, whoops, you're going to see some of the navigation as activities, activity lists, and whatnot. So you can see here on the calendar of what's coming up. Now, first we have the SAM path, and then we have the project. I'm going to click on this, okay, and what happens is you kind of do 3 steps. You'll have a path pre-exam, a path training, and then a post-exam. They will walk you through everything here, okay? And in order to do that, you will come over here to the activity list and to begin to do these items. And here is the path and the pre-exam. I'm just going to click on this. Okay, it's going to open that up. And that is what you'll need to work on. All right, so I'm going to click on this SAM Chapter 1 Path Pre-Exam. Okay, it's going to tell you what you can do and how to start it. You'll follow the steps. And what's a little different about this, and I think sometimes it was difficult for me to wrap my head around it, is when you were doing the chapter work, you were using PowerPoint on your computer. Now what you're going to be using is SAM, and PowerPoint is inside SAM. This allows the SAM software to self-correct it. So when you start these assignments, it's going to open up, it's going to give you some instruction, and you're going to complete the tasks. Okay, it's going to say add keywords to the library, task, question, and so forth. So this is where you just need to get the layout of the land and navigate this to complete the steps. Now, after you complete the path, there will be a project, and this is more of where you're doing it on your own and etc. I will take your grades from out here in SAM. You don't have to submit anything in Blackboard. All right, so you'll be doing chapters 1, 2, and 3, and then once you're done with those, as well as the chapter work in Blackboard, you'll have a capstone project. All right, and that's kind of how the course is laid out. At the bottom here, there is some additional training. This training is very similar to the project work that you're doing in the chapter with the book. This is extra. You can do it if you'd like, but you don't have to. I hope this helps get you started. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a great day.